Today I want to cook moi moi. I'm going to use leaf to wrap my moi moi. Using leaf to wrap moi moi gives it a better taste than using our regular moi moi tin or our regular moi moi plate. And another thing about using leaf to wrap your moi moi is that it doesn't how do I put it? It does not consume too much space inside the pot, unlike our regular plate. In fact, using leaf to wrap moi moi, I guess is the best because the taste, I don't know how to describe the taste. It tastes so nice, so organic. So I have to start by removing the long stem. If you don't know how to use leaf to wrap your moi moi, or you don't know how to that's you've been craving to use leaf to wrap your moi moi, just because you don't know how to do it, you don't know how to do it, and that's why you cannot cook your moi moi with leaf. So this is a better opportunity for you to learn, for you to learn. So this is how I use leaf to wrap my moi moi. So before I will do that, I will make sure that I wash the leaf very well, because you see this leaf, the dirty on this leaf is something else. So ensure that you wash your leaf very well. Then after washing it, you start by removing the long stem. Just watch this video, you understand what I'm saying. You remove the long stem, because if you don't remove the long stem, you will not be able to wrap your momo with this leaf. Okay, so you need to remove the long stem. After removing the long stem, you also need to remove the excess stem on top of the leaf, just exactly what I am doing here. So this is how it works. Remove the long stem. First of all, the long stem that pop out, remove it. After removing it, you remove the the extra stem again on top of the leaf. So by doing this, it will help to enable the leaf to bend where you want to bend it, because of course you will definitely bend it, because when you're folding the moi moi, it will get to a point that it will require to bend. So without removing that stem, the long stem and the excess one on top, you will not be able to achieve that. Okay, so this is um what I will be doing to all the leaves that I'm going to use to wrap this moi moi. I'm going to take my time to remove the long stem, then also remove the the extra stem. I will just take my time. I will just take my time. Thank God, already I've washed my beans. I have I've washed my beans. I have also cooked the fish that I will be using to garnish the moi moi, because I want to use fish to garnish the moi moi. So I've already cooked it. So the only thing that is remaining is just to debone it, to remove bone from the fish. That's the only thing that is remaining, and I've already washed my beans. So I'm just waiting for my children to come back from school. Then I will send my eldest um daughter to the senior one to help me go to our neighborhood to blend the beans, because my blender right now is not in a good shape. It's not that strong enough to blend the beans. So I will send her to go to the neighborhood and blend it with their engine. So I'm just taking my time to cut off the excess stem, then remove the excess, the long stem and the excess stem. So that is what I'm doing. When I finish all of this, I will go to the school and bring them back. So I'm done doing all of that, removing the long stem and the excess stem. So it is time to debone my fish. I'm taking my time to remove bone from the fish. The fish that I'm using is microfish. Microfish is very sweet. So I'm just taking my time to make sure I remove all the bones so that nobody will go and swallow bone. I don't want to hear stories. I don't want to hear stories that touches the heart. I'm just taking my time to pick up all the tiny bones. This fish can have a hidden bone that you don't know, that you will not see, a hidden bone that you hardly see. So I'm just taking my time to pick them off. So I'm just taking my time to pick them off. For the head, I'm going to separate the flesh from the head, then I will eat the head. The head of fish is very sweet. There's this say that the sweetness of the fish lies in the head, and it is true. The head of fish is very sweet. So I cannot include the head. So what I'm going to do, because there's a small flesh attached to the head, I'm going to separate them and eat the head. It is very sweet. I cannot include it because there are a lot of bone in the fish head. So I don't want whosoever that is going to eat this momo to swallow bone. So I will eat the head, chew the bone and swallow it. That's very funny. um do you enjoy eating fish head? I know a lot of people enjoy eating fish head, including me. I enjoy eating it because the fish head is very sweet. So I'm done doing all of that. So I'm just getting all the ingredients that I'll be using to mix my moi moi ready. So here I have my seasoning cube. I have my curry. I have my thyme, my crayfish, my salt, everything already. My daughter have blended the beans for me, so I'm just trying to kind of, spice it up. So I started with adding 1 cube of seasoning cube, no, then salt. I'm just adding a little bit of salt. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to add less salt in my food. I think with time I have to stop adding it at all. There's a time I tried it like this, my BP dropped completely just because I stopped adding salt in my food. But after some time, I practiced that for like 1 year. It wasn't easy because no matter what you add in that your food without adding salt, it won't taste nice. People were like, even there's a woman that I know that she's doing that. She says because my taste bud is so used to salt that I should continue. After some time, um my system will adjust. I will not be feeling that the food is not tasting nice because I did not add salt. After some time I stopped, but this time around I'm just taking it gradually, adding a less salt. In time to come, I'm going to stop adding salt at all. That I said this year I'm going back to my healthy lifestyle. I've been doing that for years, but I don't even know what happened to me for the past 2 years. So I've added everything, including crayfish. I've added everything. So I'm just mixing everything together to make sure that everything is properly mixed. So I'm just mixing everything together, and I've also added the fish stock. So I think the last in I've also added the fish stock. So I just added a little bit of oil, a little bit of groundnut oil, not too much. So after mixing everything, I will start wrapping it. So if you don't know how to wrap moi moi with leaf, this is a better opportunity. So guys, for the long stem that I cut off from the leaf, this is it. This is what I'm going to do with it. So when you cut off the long stem, please do not throw it away, because you'll be needing it. You'll be needing it because you are going to use it to cover the inner surface of your pot first. This will help the momo not to stick to the pot, okay, not to stick to the pot by doing this. So don't throw it away. So now I, this is how I wrap my momo with leaf. Just get two leaf, then I'll put it together and and fold it. After folding it, I will take it to the back and bend it. And bend it. I don't know if I'm explaining it better, but hope you understand what I'm trying to say here. I will bend it. Then after bending it, you see my moi moi leaf is ready to use it to wrap moi moi. So I will just scoop out some few spoons of the moi moi batter and put inside the leaf, and also, kind of cover the mouth and bend it again. That's all. So this is how I'm going to this is what I will do till this is what I will do till no till there will not be any more butter left. So just pay attention so that you will know how to wrap your momo. That's if you don't know how to do it, it is super easy. Like before, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to sew, but a friend of mine taught me, and since then I've been enjoying my momo. You cannot compare the taste of momo with leaf to the taste of um the one with tin or plate. No, there's a big difference now. You can the taste. This one tastes very nice. It tastes so organic than that of the one of plate or tin. So that's it. So I'm just wrapping the momo is not even much like that. I think how many cups of this did I even use? I think two. 2 cups of beans, and this moi moi that I'm preparing right now is for school runs tomorrow. This is for school runs tomorrow. So my children will be going to school with moi moi. So since they are going to school with moi moi, so I just want to prepare the moi moi this evening. Keep it in my refrigerator. Tomorrow morning I will microwave it or I'll warm it and give them. That's how I do my stuff. I'm just looking for a way to make things easier for myself. If you want your children to go to school with momo, how do you do it? Do you wake up that very day, very early in the morning, and start preparing your momo, or do you prepare your momo ahead before that very day? How do you do it? Mothers in the house, but this is how I do mine. Okay, there are a lot of food that my children takes to school that I do prepare it evening. How do I put it? I do prepare it evening before the day of going to school. That's how I do it. Like beans again, I prepared my if I want them to go to school with beans, I do prepare the beans in the evening. Then the next day they will go to school with it. Even jollof rice, because um one woman told me that she cannot prepare her jollof rice evening before the day of going to school, that the thing will get spoiled. It's the way they cook their rice. I told him, if I make my jollof rice, see, without putting it in the refrigerator, because I cook smoke jollof rice, it will stay like 5 days, even 1 week. It won't spoil, nothing will happen to it, because of the way I cook jollof rice. So many people, they don't know how to cook jollof rice. They will just even before, if that rice cannot even exceed more than 1 day, the rice will spoil. But if I make my jollof rice, it will stay a whole 1 week. It won't spoil without putting it in the fridge. Just warm it. You don't need to put it in the fridge. It will not spoil. So, but this is how I do my, like, jollof rice, even spaghetti. If I want them to go to school with spaghetti the next day, I'll make it in the evening. Keep it. Then the next day in the morning, I'll just warm it. I will just warm it. I'm just, doing things the way, because this school runs is not easy. It's so exhausted, very, very exhausted every day. You wake up around 4 5, is not easy. It's not easy. That's why you see so many women, they look older than their age, because they don't have enough sleep, they don't have enough rest. So I'm done wrapping the moi moi. So right now I'm just adding a little bit of water. It doesn't require too much water, just small water, just small water that will be in the bottom of the pot. That is all what is requires. Then if you want to buy your leaf, make sure you buy enough leaf, so that after wrapping your moi moi, the leaf will still remain, because you are going to use the leaf to cover the pot first, to cover inside the pot, before using the main cover of the pot to cover your pot. So while the moi moi is cooking, the heat, this leaf will help the heat to circulate. Is the heat that will cook those ones on top. The heat, why that little water down there will produce the heat, kind of. Will produce the heat, kind of. So um my mama is done. Super simple. Just look at this. Yum, 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 yum. My mama is done. You can see I just brought it out from the fire. It is very, 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 very hot. My mama is done. Just look at it. Oh my goodness, just look at it, and it tastes so good. I'm just tasting it. So guys, if you love this kind of video, please like my video, drop your comment, and also share my video. Give my video a huge thumbs up if you love this kind of video.